All right, guys, here we are. I am actually recording. I don't think I've ever done anything quite like this. This is crazy what happened here yesterday. I should say on the 21st, but I found out yesterday because there's a couple day delay of the stats on these songs. This one's Zen Fields. It's released by Healing Ambient Music. Up there, you can see that. And on the 21st, a record for any single day on anything I've ever done, including, I think, the collaboration I did with Stephen Kravis, where we got that spike of one day of 7,400 something or whatever it was. Should look that up. This is a record. I mean, not that's like $31 and change in one day for one song. Crazy. My stats on Ari Ross, which are higher than any of these others, is about 1.4K of my 120 something songs for a whole week. My stats lately have been in the 1.2 to 1.5K, 1,500 spins of all my music over the course of 7 days. This is 9,001 day of one song. So I'm about to refresh this. My guess is 489 because what happened with Harbinger of Spring, when we had that one day spike where I thought, oh boy, off to the moon, here we go. I'm going to start making money in the music business, yada, yada. The next day went down to, I think it was like 385. And then I think the day after that, certainly 2 days later, it was down to like 5 spins, 3 spins. I think even one day it had 0 or 1 spin. So my guess for it's a high number. I'm guessing is 486. If it's even 1,000 or more on the 22nd, which is going to show up in a second, I think it's two. There's almost 2:30 p.m. today. So by now, in fact, I thought it was just shortly after noon that they'd refresh, but I checked about 12:30, 12:45 or whatever it was, maybe even 1 p.m. and it hadn't refreshed yet. So maybe now, I think it will now. Look at that, 7,665 listeners. That means a bunch of people listened to it more than once. Okay, here we go. I'm guessing 489, which would be a nice number for even day two. That would be, $400, 400 spins in a day would be amazing. If it's higher than this, I'd be very happy. Here we go. I'm nervous as heck. This should be it. Oh my God. Day two. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, what the hell? Oh my God! Woohoo! Oh my God! I won. I was like winning it. Oh my God! What? An 85 featured spins. Something is happening because featured spins was yesterday was 0. So there was but they obviously had gotten it. They had featured it, and what they don't show featured usually for 2 or 3 days. You don't even see it, and it goes up to 1, 3 maybe. I don't think I've ever seen any more than anything else like 12. This is crazy, which means, oh my God. Oh, I'm standing up. Oh my God, this is incredible. That means that's almost double. That's crazy. Let's find out how much money I made one day. This is a new era for me. Even though tomorrow it might go down to 1 spin, the fact that it's 2 days in a row and it's going up after that crazy spike on the 21st, this is different than anything I've ever seen since I've been doing the music business. This is a red letter day, and it's Thanksgiving 2023, 11/23/23. Wow. Hold on. What is 14,537 divided by 3? $48.45 approximately. Almost $50 from one song in one day. Just to let you know, a little transparency, I've been making about $150 a month with the music, average over the last year, over this 2023, which is the highest ever. That's big money. This is crazy. I mean, like, the question is, like, what's going to happen tomorrow? Is this thing going to the moon? You know, like, is this... It's unbelievable, because I really did not expect to be higher. I'd expect it to be higher than 9,000. Oh my, 9,400, whatever. Oh my gosh. This is, it's my stomach growling. Well, it's perfect. I'm going to be celebrating Thanksgiving at a local place here. They have a dinner for $35. Well, I'll be able to afford it now. That's crazy. One song. And let me just quickly tell you before I finish this video. This song was a mistake. It's the child that was born out of wedlock and was a mistake. No, just kidding. It's sort of. What it was I was having trouble through my distributor releasing with one of my tracks that I had released called ZEN Cello. It's about 3 months ago, and I was it was released on the Apple and Amazon, I think, and Pandora, but it wasn't being released on YouTube, and it was like days and then weeks went by, and so I was kind of I would pair out with technical support, and they said, "Oh, we've re-released it." And I think they did that twice, and it didn't show up. It hadn't shown up. It finally did. So what I did is I first came up with a track without the word Zen in the title, figuring maybe it was, there was a problem with YouTube, Google, that Google owns YouTube, so that there was a problem with the word Zen because maybe it was like trying to game the system. They thought I was trying to game the system. Who knows? So I decided to create, I think I came up with I forgot what the name of it was. I think it's like Dancing in the Daisies or something like that. Something without Zen, and it worked. I said, okay, now I think I tried Zen, and again, it didn't work or something. I said, well, let me try releasing a Zen track with the word Zen under my other music username, which was Healing Ambient Music. I thought, well, let's come up with, and I just sort of threw it together. I listened to it yesterday thinking, what got 9,000, whatever spins. And I will say it's a good track. I will put it at one of my better. It's not my favorite, but I'd say it leans toward better than, as far as all my music that I've released, I'd put it considerably over the 50% mark as far as quality. It's a good track. Now I like it even more. Oh, boy. So I kind of threw it together. I came up with this. I mean, when I throw something together, I can't let it just be bad. I try to make it good. And then I released it just as a test. I was just trying to, that's what makes this kind of more miraculous and cool, is I was really just trying to get the word Zen just to see if it would show up on YouTube by using the other username. And then I think when with Touch Support, I actually used that. I said I released another track with Zen as the title through Healing Ambient Music called Zen Fields, and it worked. And then they finally, whatever they did, and since then it's been, there was a little hang up recently on one track where it didn't show up on YouTube for a few days, and then it showed up. So I think I contacted Tech Support again on that one, and then they said, "Oh, we re-released it, as a priority," and blah, blah, blah. And then I think a day later it was up. So this was just my child born out of wedlock. Right. My little mistake, which ended up being not. This is crazy. Look at this. I released it on November 20th. Wait. No. That's when it's featured. Sorry. But the track, it's less than 3 months old. And look at this, 23,940. It's incredible. So that's even like it's done good business outside of this feature. But there's a thing on, just to wrap up here, there's a thing on Pandora. As an artist, you can set one track per artist name at a time. You can't do more than one at a time, and you can only do a total of, I think it's 6 in the whole year, in 12 months. I think that's correct. 6 or 8. And you could, I think you can go as long as 8 weeks on each one. So I just started this a few days ago. I started it, on November 20th. So what happened is I started this feature, and usually I'd say features will, instead of getting 35 to 40 spins in a day, you might get 100 spins in a day, if you're lucky. And not all features are working. I have another feature that has been going on for a couple of weeks with, I think, Ari Ross, artist, and I think it gets 3 here and 5 here. It's like one of the worst performing features I've ever had. Features generally boost the track a little bit. The best thing I've ever featured, the best experience was featuring, and it's my biggest, this one's going to eclipse it, I think, but my biggest lifetime spins track of all is called Universe is Healing. And it is far better than above the 50%, in my mind. I think it is one of the best pieces. Not my favorite, but, or maybe I don't think I would call it the best. I think Classical Embrace is right up there as far as complexity, and has some classical to it and whatever. So these features you can set for 8 weeks and so on. What was I saying? I think that's so. There you go. I just started this feature a couple days ago, and I think what happens is when you feature a track, Pandora curators at least, I guess, agree to at least one of them listens to the track. I guess human ears listen to the track, I guess, and then they adjudicate how many featured spins, and featured spins usually, as I say, goes from 0. Once a thing gets going, and it's it might be 15. It's the very highest I think maybe I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever seen anything higher than this. This is unbelievable. Anyway, thanks for watching this very long video, and you got to hear me be very excited, like when I win a jackpot at a casino, which I did. That's a $50 jackpot. Unexpected. I would have expected this song to make me $12 a year. A year. So far it's made me, that's 30, it's like $80 in the 2 days. It's unbelievable for me as a new artist. But this might help. I can use this to promote my music, all my music. Wow. Okay, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's a little news.